Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen to Christian Horner. Let's listen to him.
Christian? Hello, Christian. It was quite a turnaround. We've just been talking about it there. What did you change in that session to make the difference for Max?
We changed a few things, and we did a long run at the beginning when the track was not in great condition, and I think we probably damaged the tires a bit in when the track was a bit rubbish, and then everything looks horrible. And then went onto the soft tire, and the car was in a much better window, and you could hear Max was a lot happier with it. And I think Jensen will appreciate this, but when you're coming from 6 seconds off on a race run to then be expected to go and deliver a lap, that's very, very difficult to do. So actually I was quite encouraged with that.
Yeah, you put the drivers in obviously a difficult position doing that. I understand you need to do that. Race runs didn't go so well yesterday. But yeah, it puts them in a difficult position to get a lap out of it, doesn't it, going into qualifying? And obviously Checker wasn't able to. Yeah. I'm sure he was going to on his next lap. Yeah. It's in the back of your mind going into qualifying a little bit.
It is, but you've got that experience now. And I think that, it just shows how adept that Max is to be able to go from, it's a different formula to go, be going 6 seconds a lap quicker. So no, I think there was some encouraging signs to take out of that session.
Do you think it's a little bit more important to focus on the race car than getting qualifying runs in, just because it's such a long straightaway and that, it's a little bit easier to pass?
No, absolutely, because if the deck's like that we saw, then it'll be about a 4-stop race.
So do you think you gotta...
so we won't have enough tyres. And of course, they open the circuit up and it gets dirty in the day and so on. So the beginning of the race, the track could be in a pretty dirty state.
Can we clear up the rear wing? Got a few reports that you don't have a skiddy enough one. You packed the wrong bag.
Yeah, we forgot it. Apparently.
Yeah, what was that? Apparently you forgot it. Did you do that?
Well, it can happen. But no, we did not forget a rear wing.
So what was the issue then with it? Was it just a mistranslation from Dr. Marco?
No issue with it. I don't know quite where it came from, but we don't have a specifically designed wing for very low downforce, which is basically potentially here a Monza. The money that is involved in creating that within the cost cap, you've got to pick and choose where you're going to spend it. So, the wing that we have, you end up trimming the wings to achieve a top speed, and that's what many of the teams have done.
You seemed better today in terms of top speed. You seemed 6 or 7 Ks down yesterday.
We're
3
okay,
today.
and of course, you're running different engine modes, and the whole world looks a lot different. Yeah. So yes, no, we didn't forget our rear wing.
What do you think about Andretti and about getting an American team into Formula One and adding a couple more cars to the grid? Do you think is this something that you want?
Look, there's loads of rumours going around.
Did it happen?
Nobody's spoken to us about it, but look, who knows? Obviously, for an American team to come in, I think would be a positive. We got Haas, but to have a big OEM come in, we got Ford versus GM could be pretty sexy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
They're excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be you.
I think she chipped a tooth.
So look, I think with all of these things, it's really nothing to do with the teams. It's down to the commercial rights holder and the FIA, and like with all these things, it comes down to the finances and how it's going to be funded, how it's going to be paid.
So from your perspective, you don't think there's any issue, any reason not to do it, in your opinion, for you?
Well, look, I think as long as logistically can be accommodated, we'd have absolutely no problem with seeing GM come here, but we're not paying for it.
Smaller garages.
so operationally, somewhere like Zandvoort, how does that work? So, but we got, as I say, no issue with them coming. Would welcome them with open arms, but you don't want to see the prize fund diluted. There will be that question of whose side of the cake does it come out of?
Okay, well, we
probably
understand.
A bit of everybody's.
Yeah, well, we understand there'll be a massive anti-dilution fee as well if they do come in. Just a quick one, can you just explain the skid block issue, the technical directive to do with plank wear, etc., etc.? What do you make of that technical directive, and were you lobbying for that to be brought in?
We were lobbying for it. I think it's more of a tidy up. So it's making sure that the skids are doing what the skid's there. You don't have a pre-skid for a skid. So it's just a tidy up. We had to tidy up a little bit on our car, but it's minimal. It's not really affect. Maybe in the long runs it might affect a little more that how low some teams can run their cars.
Okay, best of luck. Thanks, Christian,
Thank
for
you
coming
very
out
much.
and
Thank you.
talking.
Yeah, like I don't know who was that stupid guy that threw out that rumor that they forgot the rear wing. I don't know what was he thinking when he was like making this rumor about Red Bull's rear wing. Like, see, that's just one thing. They can't be stupid like you to forget that rear wing, like it's possible. $1 billion company, $1 billion Formula One team to make that mistake and to forget like rear wing. I don't know what to say about it. You need to be just crazy to think like that and to believe on that rumor. We had that rumor from yesterday, but as I said, you need to be stupid or believe that they forgot the rear wing that they need to bring here. But this is, as I look, they solved the problem. Max was performing much better than yesterday. He finished at the 5th. It's not what that he want to be in the 5th place, but yesterday he was like 16th and 11 position he gained. Also, if he came about Andretti, I think it will be very difficult to beat them in the Formula One. I don't believe that the teams will like accept it, because you know that the money is splitting on the 10 teams, and when it will come the 11th team, the money will decrease for the other teams. But like, this is Formula One. Always can happen something, and I'm sorry, always can happen things like this. This is the much better rumor than the wing rumor, you know. But we will see what will happen if the 11th team became a reality. It will be, I think, interesting to watch the 11th team at the Formula One, but how they're gonna succeed at Formula One or to be competitive, I don't know what will happen. But as I said, it will be very interesting. And I say something for Checo Perez, like as I said on yesterday. Like every single race, we are hoping something for him. We are expecting from him to make some progress, but like Verstappen went from 17th to the 5th place. Sergio was bit from 19th to 16th. I don't know what will happen for him, but he's killing the chance of Red Bull to win the Constructor Championship. Don't forget to like the video, comment it, and subscribe to the channel.